So what's up, guys? This is Ninja. I'm a ninja, and basically, I had a video. I was working on a video, um, and basically, I got a phone call. What's up? So I'm gonna play. Well, you'll get the audio portion, hopefully to put us back to where we were. Um, let's see if I can do this. Actually, it's a good question. Apparently, I can. Can I? No. Oh wait, hold on. Cool. So check it out. Watch the video. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Thank you for watching. By the way, hit that like and that follow button because you're awesome. If you're watching this, anyways, the reason why I say that is because honestly, pat yourself on the back because I don't put content out there that people want, right? Like it's not something you want to watch. This is a topic I don't want to talk about, right? I'd rather play games. I'd rather fuck around. I'd rather, do whatever, right? I'd rather be taking a shit, to be honest with you, but I have to call it out. I have to say, and you have to see, you have to be aware, you have to grow up. I'm sorry, right? That's just how it is, okay? Like, I don't want to make this video, okay? I understand I'm competing with fucking the money, the rich, the evil, and everybody. I get that. I understand that, right? But you need to understand that, okay? I don't want to make this shit. I'll make a video about this topic about how. And I'll make it my main thing, but because I post a bunch of shit because I need to be heard. I need to be heard. It's not because I want to, like, I want to be heard, but the reason why I want it is because we need it. Like, when I played World of Warcraft, I played a Warlock. You know why? It's because we needed one. I had an opportunity. I knew somebody who played a main tank. I knew somebody who played a healer. I could have been a rogue. I could have been that badass, but because I wanted to be what everyone. For the record, I'm talking about like '05, '09, I don't know, somewhere around there. But I played a game called World of Warcraft. And that's what I'm talking about. I was in this guild called Infernal. Our motto was Jesus Christ could die for our sins on the cross twice, and in this guild would still go to hell. That was our motto, by the way, because we were just that stupid, and we talked a bunch of shit all the time. We were fucked in the head as kids. That was our motto. Jesus Christ could die for our sins on the cross twice and we would still go to hell. That was our motto, right? So, anyways, continue me from another time. Needed. I became the best warlock in the world, right? That's me. That's how I roll. That's my ego. That's what I want. What we need, right? It's not about me. I'm just trying to make the world balance. I'm trying to make things right. Okay, so that's kind of. I should make that my main. I should make a. In fact, so I did that. Okay, make a video about how I don't want to make this kind of stuff. Make a video explaining how I've always done what we need, how I'm a person for the people, how I exist for the person, for the people, and how I've always been that way, even when I was a kid. People tried to pretend to be like they were meant for the people, but the and for the record, I'm just talking. There's no script, there's no nothing. I'm just talking. And I didn't get any bitches. I didn't sleep around. I didn't go for the puss. I didn't do any of that. I could have, but I chose not to, basically, because of those girls, I didn't want them to hold me back. So, anyways, continue. Lying and they're faking it, but I'm the real deal. I really give you what you need. And I understand you don't want to watch it, but you have to understand I don't want to make it. And here we are. You know what I'm saying? You have to grow up. You have to face the music. Anyways. So maybe I do want to make this because, okay. So, good. Good. So we'll do that another day. I have a video for you. I have a video for you. Okay. The video is uploaded by the Rational National. I gotta take this. Sorry, 1 second. And then I end up talking, and this is why I wanted to remake it because we're on hold this whole time. And I started telling you like, skip it, skip. I don't just pass it. Just all right. So sorry about that. Hopefully you can just skip past all of the drama, all of the BS, all of the details, all of the but anyways, so where was I? What was I talking about before I got rudely interrupted? I don't even remember. Fuck. I gotta be honest. Being legit, being honest, being like not faking it, not acting, it's nice. The reason why is because I don't have to cover for myself. I don't have to lie. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to edit my videos. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pretending to be something. They are. I'm not. You guys have been tricked by the bullshit, right? That's what's going on. I have a list. I call it Downfall of America. Trying to read the full title. It's called Downfall of. God damn it. Downfall of America as told by George Carlin and I. That's what it's called, right? So, anyways, we have bad leaders. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, John Kennedy, Jim Jordan, Peter Hegseth, RFK Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Jeanine Pirro, Jubilee and owners, Netflix and owners, Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, PMN, Paramount Media, CBS, Columbia Broadcasting System. I say all that stuff because those are name men. They change their names so they can avoid a perjury, punishment and penalty and whatnot. Basically, imagine Trump and his splints, right? Apple TV, Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, Ted Cruz, Tucker Carlson, and those some of them may not be the devil, but they are basically just to understand. When I say Snoop Dogg, I literally mean Snoop Dogg, but also that direction. Everybody in that when you're aiming, Aim for Snoop Dogg, but don't just aim for Snoop Dogg. You gotta aim you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's actually the point of this video. Though I'm gonna point out in a few moments about how they keep blaming. Oh, Trump said this. Trump wants this. Trump. He's a fall guy. These are fall guys. They're just titles. They're just people. They're just names to die and to fall off, and they're gone. And now the problem's gone away. No, it hasn't. It's still there. That's the problem, right? Anyone related to them, as in they work together, they sell out, they're wingmen. They're examples of the innocent being evil or evil being evil. Um, Imagine Matthew Cawthorn. Remember him? Party little girls, drugs, Mitch McConnell, Republicans. Um, um, I'm talking about the Matthew Cawthorn thing, how the context messages. Imagine the war info and the report that was involved in that. The whole situation with Pirate Software, the whole situation with Stop Killing Games, Tibby and Dimensions. Tibby is a streamer. Tibby, Dimensions. She talks about like, oh, the third dimension, that's the second dimension, the fourth dimension. Understand it. It's just an illusion. It's a trick. They ain't real. They're fucking words, right? And I can explain anything. Just let me know. Public whistleblowers, they are an example of bravery and stupidity. Like Trump is a public whistleblower, right? He will do something and he'll call it out. But not because he's a whistleblower, because he's a fucking idiot, you know what I'm saying? But there are people that will do that, and they will say, like Matthew Cawthorn, for example, because he doesn't know, he's innocent, right? And there's an example of bravery. He got tricked and conned into this shit. That's what they're doing. That's why I don't blame all the Republicans. And that's why I'm saying they be careful what you aim for, because most of them are they're feigning ignorance. Basically, they're pretending. Oh, I don't know. But in reality, they damn fucking well know, and you fuckers are too afraid to say no. You know, proof is bam. The Jeffrey Epstein claim. You know him. You're saying you don't. You're full of shit. We know you're a fucking pervert, Donald Trump. So Fox News, all of the spinoffs that are related to Fox News, um, Take It and Run, Block It Off, the Bernie Blackout, right? So you know what happened. Bernie Blackout was they talked about who was in first and who was in third, but they didn't talk about who was in second, right? That's basically an example of what happened. Influenced and influencers. There's Trump, Elon Musk. I understand Trojan Horse. I understand Fall Guy. I understand Elon Musk is not responsible for a company that makes a car and puts like 50% of the value that he said to put into the car. Everyone wants to blame him, but he's the fall guy, right? In reality, that factory should be shut down. In reality, that manager, that CEO, that general or that fucking manager or assistant manager or whatever, that's where the problem is, right? And everyone wants to be like, oh, the workers. No, no. Like, I understand. That's what I'm saying. When you aim, make sure to aim for Snoop Dogg and everybody else, right? But then again, be careful. There are people that pretend they don't know, but they do. Um, let's see. Liberals, the problem with liberals is they have no spine, they're too soft, or they are stupid and or unforgiving, as in they hold on to it forever. Kind of like myself, I will admit. Like when I grew up, I was to the point where it's like nothing. I didn't allow shit into my life, right? I regret that. I regret that 100%. But I didn't do it as bad as other people had did, right? And some people are just as bad as that today, right? To the point where they're making the same mistake I did, but I learned way when I was younger. They did not. Sean Paul Reyes, Long Island Audit. Right? They're not the same. They don't like Sean Paul Reyes, Long Island Audit. Never mind. I was thinking Paul Ryan, but Sean Paul, and then Sean Paul Reyes from Long Island. court, sell out of court. He's basically too soft. As an example of the left being too soft, not pushing hard enough. Whereas on the right, they're still talking about Obama's tan suit, right? Like you're pushing too fucking hard at that point, right? That's what's going on. That's why the world sucks. Is because the right is winning because no one on the left is being like no means no. No one's there doing that. Destiny.gg, his Discord has gone to shit as far as he, as a person, he needs me in his life to guide him and to make him better. I would say he has a mind for it, but he's being fucking trashed and being destroyed by the bullshit. He's not good enough, right? He needs me. And his Discord, they're fucking gone. They're lost. They banned me already, right? And then we have ego-driven reporters sell out faker gammas that they wish they had more power than they have. They think because they have a following, they think because they get a paycheck that they're worthy. But you're making the same mistake that people who had a rich father or rich mother are making. Like just because you have a nice car, that doesn't mean you are good. It just means you have a nice car. The same thing it is with your streams and such. Luke Beasley, Adam Mockler, Chris Mowry, Kyle Kalinske, who does drugs and stuff and things, and that's Kyle Kalinske. He admitted to doing opium. David Pacman, he's a bitch. He plans to bail. He said that he has a regiment, or he has a regime, or he has something. His family has plans to move out of the nation if America has a civil war, he's gonna take all of his fucking money and leave. There's your hero, right? Single mom cities, what Dave Pacman represents, right? The Rational National, Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Philip DeFranco. He is number 2 on my faker lists. Also, an example with him is if you ever want to know what happens if you replace every piece of a car, is it the same car? If you replace every piece of a human, is it the same human? Ask Philip DeFranco, because he's completely fucking fake. Steve Mold, Colton Wexler Vlog, Hassan Parker, he's my number 3, which is funny because he's on my list and he's been on my list for a very long time, and the video I'm about to talk about includes him, and how fake he is. But he's my number 3. Number 1 is Tim Pool. He fell off. He doesn't exist anymore. And it's because he's just a right echo. He's just a fucking. All he is a butthole that everyone keeps fucking, right? That's all he is. On the right, of course. That's basically all he is. Caroline Levitt, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Laura Trump, Mike Huckabee, Tucker Carlson, Kellyanne Conway, Peter Ducey, Caroline Levitt, Asmongold, Gold, Long Island Audit, Shoe on Head, Destiny, Bill Burr, Russell Peters, Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno, talk show hosts in general. Again, aim down, and when you aim for everybody, not just a few. Understand that they have a fucking room of writers, aka prisoners. Basically, they could be something, but they're nothing because they have big noses and big eyes or something, and they're inconfident, basically. So they're being exploited for the talk show hosts. Is what's going on, right? Basically, there's a dude named Nero Zerg who is basically ruining the StarCraft community by being a little bitch. Neil deGrasse Tyson, Kaku, I forget the full name. I should write it down. I should look up and write it down. The science community, the rock community, pop culture community, all of the communities, all of them. Remember, when you're aiming, aim good. Movies and such, same thing. Imagine Tyler One, right? Again, Nile Blue, Bloom. What is it? I seen Bloom, sir. Bloomberg. Also, I'm gonna put it on the list. Bloomberg. Osama bin Laden, to tie it all together. All those people I mentioned, Osama bin Laden, like, you have to understand you're being tricked, you're being lied to because you're biased, because all that shit I was telling you, I don't want to make this video. I don't want to say what I'm saying, but I have to. I have to. You know why? Because no one else will. Because everyone's a bitch, or they're brainwashed, or whatever, right? And but the thing is, you guys are becoming Osama bin Laden. That's what it is. That's what you are. It's the same fucking thing, but you're allied with it, right? You gotta wake the fuck up. Be America, not Osama bin Laden. Be America, right? You could be, but you're not. Um, Fake alphas, aka gammas, and they report on reporters. They're reporters. Um, I'll skip this to a small extent. There's a person, as there's another person. The Bernie blackout did happen. Cancel culture, it's a thing. Destiny.gg, it's a thing. I mentioned Jeffrey Epstein, 9/11, COVID, the tariffs. It's all that was all planned. They intentionally did all that shit. And they're doing it to control us. There's bad people. Like the America as a whole is good, but there's bad people in America, and they get controlled. And that's where these bad things are happening. It's America that's doing it. It's these bad people who get control, and they have the controls that are. That's the problem. There's a manipulation going on, like reverse psychology, Pavlov, the bell with the drooling dogs, a bell whistle and whatnot. Like imagine all that makes sense. Gamers who killed gaming as StarCraft 2, Nero Zerg, Winter Gaming, Day 9, Warcraft 3, people like Grubby. I can explain all that, but I'm not going to right now. Anyone who cried with or without cheese, they took it too far. Blizzard, SC, SC2, SWC2, 3, World of Warcraft, all that shit. In nature, there is a squid that will hide its penis to trick other males that it's a girl. And the other males are fighting for dominance, and then they're not looking at the guy that's hiding his penis. Basically, in society, um, removed from the game in some way. That's weird. And while that's happening, while the guy that's hiding his penis and the guys are fighting for dominance, the people who are hiding their penis will run in and mate with the females, right? That's happening today. That's the world today. You're donating to help homeless people, and there's some rich dude taking all that money, and the homeless people are fucked because you're not paying attention. Instead of donating all that money at the end of the year, $5,000, go and do something with it, right? That's what it is. There's false alphas. That is why you're dying. The world sucks. Pay to win, sellouts. This is America today. Animals are humans without the drugs. We are drugs. That's why we are the division. We have people that have drugs and people who are not. And then I split it and made a clear divide. And these are the heroes. Heroes who step up and represent the good in all of us. Kind of um, me. Duh. Even personality wise, but seriously, I am serious. Maybe, but below, who knows? You can never know for sure. Even Obi-Wan turned, right? So, no. Jimi Hendrix was a good one. Jeff Dunham was a good one. Little Richard was a good one. There are people like, you know what I'm saying, like myself and those people that I mentioned. They're good people, right? They do things right. They do things legit. And you can chuckle, you can smile, you can be happy, you can find that essence of existence and smile. And you can. But there's people lying, pretending, faking it, and taking advantage of you because you're not paying attention because you want to feel good. Because you want to feel good. And so you get bought by this bullshit. But anyways, enough of that video. I'm now actually going to talk about the video I wanted to respond to. I got piss. Not yet. Hold! Hold. That's weird. Hold on. Wait, what? There it is. So, again, the Rational National. Hassan nails it, staying strong in Trump's fascist America. So, watch up until now. It's 3 minutes. You don't need to see. It's bullshit. As always, what they do is they're like, hey, I gotta tell you about this thing, but real quick, and then some other bullshit. Or they'll be like, hey, you can't believe this happened. And it's just clickbait, right? And they're trying to trick you and trying to make you look at it, and chances are they bought off and they've been paid off or whatever. Chances are that, get away from that. Get away from that shit. Be real, be awesome, be authentic, be like myself, call it out, right? And the problem is that the people in the world are tricked, and chances are my message will be blocked. That's the problem with the world. They control the media. That's the problem with the world. My message will go unheard and it will be unspoken because that's what they want. They don't want you to know what I told you already. So,
putting that aside, great point here from Daniel Bayron on Twitter. Antifa is not an organization. Antifa is not a group of organizations. Antifa is not even a network of informal cells. Antifa is any and all direct action against fascism. Labeling Antifa a terrorist organization means outlawing anti-fascist action. This is the intent behind what Trump is trying to do.
That was it. Did you see what he said?
This is the intent behind what Trump is trying to do.
That's not true. I mean, it may be true, but the point is, there is a group under Trump. Trump's just a Trojan horse. You look, you blame Trump, the fall guy, he's out of the picture, but the problem still remains. The problem is the KKK that is in the White House that you're not seeing, right? These people that you know, that you love, that are heroes or that represent or they blah blah blah, like you don't see the real evil that's here. They have a good face and a bad face. You're biased, right? You like it. Him right now, his bias is going to cloud his judgment right now. As I said, Hassan Park, this dude is on my list of bad people. And this dude's like, he's a good one, he's a good one. Why? Because he said something good for once? No, bitch. You got to look deeper than that, you fucking idiot.
This gets to Hassan Piker.
I am an anti-fascist, okay?
So am I. Good for you.
Fuck this administration.
That's what everyone says. Good for you.
This administration is a fascist one.
Yeah, I know. Everybody knows except for the right because they're being tricked in propaganda and bullshit and media and blah blah blah, and they control the stage and they control the environment, they control the message that's being sent. That's why most Republicans are like, I didn't know Trump was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, and it was like, haha, see, they're liars. And it's like, dude, no, he didn't know. Chances are that he didn't tell him, and he didn't know because he only knows what he's been told, and he wasn't told that. Now that you told him, he found out, he's like, oh shit, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Whoa, I completely changed my mind. That's what it should be about. Anyways.
I am an anti-fascist.
Good for
what
you.
The fuck are we doing? What's next? Are they going to...
He's doing it, by the way, to sell out, because that's what he is.
I am an anti-fascist. What the fuck are we doing? What's next?
Edit. Did you notice that? Did you notice that? Edit.
Fascist one. I am an anti-fascist. What the fuck are we doing? What's next?
Boom.
Are they...
It's an edit. Look for those. Be careful. People lie. It's like, hey, what's 2 plus 2? There's a problem there. They should know that answer. But if they take a while to answer it, then there's a problem. But if they edit the fact that I did it too. But what I edited was a phone call when I got interrupted. What he edited out was the fact that he couldn't do something, and now he's trying to pretend to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
They're gonna openly go, nope, we are a fascist government now. They're gonna just say that. Is that what we're doing? Because anti-fascism is just fascism, bro. Don't say that right now.
Another edit.
Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here, dude. Listen. You need to understand something, okay?
That person who said that was probably an operative. I get them all the time. Little girls will send me pictures of everything and tell me, hey, make a video saying that you want to fuck me. I'm a little girl, blah, blah. And they're trying to get me to, and they're trying to do the Jeffrey Epstein thing. That's what happened. They're trying to tempt you and taunt you with, and persuade you with this bullshit and to make you want it. And they're trying to trick you and make you into this, so you're into this system or this situation where you're fucked and they own you and you're fucked and you can't. And you just, now you gotta shut up because that's the game. It's an evil game.
These people are not strong. They're fucking weak. They fear
So are you.
being
So are you.
united. Okay? We have the numbers.
Yeah, but you're a fucking useless piece of shit. You've been bought. And you say you're a monkey with the microphone, and they pay your bills, and you promote the message. And I refuse to take their money. I refuse to build and make a living where I need to sell out. I refuse. That's why my life fucking sucks. I've always refused.
There are Americans of good conscience everywhere. Okay? And because they're so fearful that if the people stand united, that they'll never be defeated, that they try to pick apart. They try to divide the masses. They try to
Read a script more, buddy.
make an example out of people. Okay? And when
That's why he keeps going left and right. He's trying to make it look like he's just talking, but he's reading a script. Chances are it's all fake. It's all bullshit. This whole exchange. He probably got that message, and there's a team, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna ask you this, and this will be your response." And then the world, and that's how we're going to influence the world
institutions don't actually respond
because we're influencers.
in defense of the citizens in a country like the United States of America.
And he's trying to fuck with the chat to make it look like he's not reading a script. But it's clear he's reading a script because of what do you keep looking at, bro? And you're reading something, but you're trying to make it look like you're looking at chat, but you're just going up and down and talking. And you're talking about this same point. There's no engagement. Like, call them out at least. Interrupt yourself to call them out. Like, you know what the hell are you talking about? And make it seem like you're connected. And it seem like you're not in a fucking bubble. But you're a fucking liar, dude. Like, the way I see it, there's people in a spaceship already. And they cut it. And they're pretending it's staying afloat. Because you keep giving them money. And then one day they're just gonna nuke the planet, and then once it's green again, then they come back, and then everything's okay, and now we'll come back. That's what I think happened, and that's what's going on. Holy crap, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Especially, okay, if institutions don't respond, if people don't respond, if they actually obey in advance, then regardless of how weak they are, regardless of how fearful they are, they win. And it doesn't stop. When they get a victory, they do not stop. That just emboldens them to dig deeper. This is
See, it looks like he's reading.
how it fucking works. They do not have enough confidence. They do not have the numbers. There is a lot of discontent against this administration. They do not have the numbers. They can't even get the fucking National Guard to be deployed everywhere.
And for the record, he may be saying the good thing, he may be on our side, but the bad thing is you still want to get out from under him. Stop funding this fucker. Let him go broke. Pay for your own bills. Pay for yourself. You have money. Do something great with it. Go help the homeless. Go help the people that need it. Don't give him more money. He don't need more money. What the fuck?
They can't do that. And even if they were to do that, there is no guarantee of success because the National Guard is also comprised of your fucking neighbors, okay? There's no guarantee that those guys are going to be like, all right, well, we're loyal servants of fascism now. These are the actions of a weak administration. These are not the actions of a strong administration. If they were strong...
Even so, what you're doing now is trying to desensitize or disarm people. So, okay, calm down, everybody, calm down. And then here comes even more. That's what you're doing. We should be up in arms. Even if they're weak, come out in full fucking force. Fuck it, dude. Like, stop fucking taking people. ICE needs to go away. What the fuck are you doing? Like,
strong, they wouldn't feel the need to to stamp out any sort of discontent. If they were strong, they wouldn't feel the need to try to put the fear
They're getting there. And even if they aren't there, this can be an illusion because it's working. You know what I'm saying?
of God in your hearts,
It
in
doesn't
your minds,
matter.
in your soul to stop you, to
Read more. He's reading from a script. 100%. It's confirmed.
make you think twice before you engage in any sort of anti-fascist action, before you engage in any sort of demonstration, because they are afraid. It is upon all of us
And edits. And edits, dude. Come
to
on.
make sure that we don't stand down. Okay? Today
Edit.
will be the easiest day.
There's all my stuff. If you want to know more, I'll be your leader. Ha ha ha. I'll be your leader. Disarm everybody. It's safe. They're dumb. They're stupid. They don't know it's reality. Ha ha ha. And then you get fucking. They take your neighbors and they take you apart. Dude, watch that fucking video. I post at the end of every video that I post. Don't be a sucker. Hassan is trying to make you a sucker, right? They're trying to make you stay silent. Go say something. Go to fucking town halls. Go and speak. Don't be quiet. Don't be shut up. Don't sit down. If they're bitches, if they're pussies, if they're weak, if they're soft, whatever, go and rise against them. Fuck you, son. You idiot.
For you to express your discontent. Tomorrow it will get harder. And the day after it will be even harder than that.
Right.
And the less we express our discontent, the less we express our frustrations, the more this administration will feel emboldened to do more of the same.
Right.
It's important to be reminded. Trump is weak. The administration is weak. They would not be doing what they are
Again, reading.
doing if they were strong. They know they don't have the numbers on their side. They know that if the people come together, they are screwed.
Right. And they own the network and the airways and this and that. And that's the thing that we got to be careful about is they keep buying more and more and more. And Amazon is just slavery. Like more warehouses, it's slavery. Like that's what it is. More homeless people, more slavery. It's more evil. It's more, what's it called? China and Russia. It's happening in America. Wake the fuck up. Like the fact that I'm not like I'm the one that not like I should be getting what he's getting. I should be the Hassan, basically. They're fake. They're not real. They're artificial. They're synthetic. They're pretend. You know what I'm saying? That's who you need to get out away from. Stop listening to these fucking idiots. You need to listen to people like me who on the outside, random people, your neighbors, you like your business people around you. Stop being connected into the network. It's like the Protoss in the World of what is it called, StarCraft 2, and they break away from the Kalal or whatever it's called. That's what you need to do. Break from the Kalal. Basically, break off. Become your own person. And then give the money to the homeless dude next to you. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Here, I'm doing the good thing. Here. No, you're not. Because that dude's fucking taking your money and he has fucking billions of dollars and fucking yachts and shit. Because he's just blindly giving it and they're taking advantage of it.
The one glimmer of hope that has kept me going throughout all of this
Shut up.
is that the U.S. is massive. It's not as if this is a tiny country where the sort of actions that the White House is
I'm done. He's fake. He's a liar. He's full of shit. Anyways, that's it. Be well, be happy, be safe. I gotta pee hella bad. So take care. God bless. Be strong. Rise against. Dude, have your own brain. Have your own mind. Don't listen to these fucking idiots. Don't even listen to me. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say what I do. I don't go out and use people. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't take money from nobody. If I owe you anything in return, I'm not taking it. Fuck you, bitch. I ain't taking it. Fuck. That's how I live my life forever and ever and ever and ever. I've always been that way, and that's exactly why I got nothing. Because the only way you can ever become something is to sell out. That's how it is. And everyone that you see has sold out. That's what it is. Unless they have ground roots and you can actually show, like Bernie Sanders, hey, I can show you all of my donations and such. It's because he's legit. But most top of the, I get my money somewhere. It comes from somewhere. I don't know. Why are you listening to them? What the fuck? If they don't know, fuck them. They're going to happen to Tim Pool. I don't know. Next thing you know, he got fucking paid off by Russia. Wake up, people. Anyways, peace.